Vinyl's always been in my life. My parents listened to it a lot and I started to collect them based on my own taste as I started to grow older and it becomes a hobby. I feel like it sounds warmer, authentic, and the sounds of like the pops and the crackles and the imperfections I think add a lot more character.
In an age dominated by digital streaming, one thing remains timeless: vinyl. Following a 2.9 improvement in unit sales last year, the vinyl market in 2023 has experienced much stronger growth.
Official charts data by the BPI found that there was an 11.7% year-on-year rise, while more than 80% of recorded music consumption in the UK is now made up of streaming. Demand for vinyl LPs continues to surge, with the market at its highest annual level since 1990.
Vinyl records, once seen as a relic of a bygone era, are spinning their way back into the mainstream. But what's driving this resurgence? And how does it support artists in today's digital world?
My name's Lewis, I'm co-owner of Planet Wax in New Cross.
Hello, I'm John Tolley. I work at and run Banquet Records in Kingston, which is a record shop and a gig promoter.
Mainstream acts, they're relying on Spotify. That's where they're getting their main revenue from. But for people like us and small independent labels and artists, their main income would be from physical sales, if they do physical, or merch.
So I've been working here 25 years. It's unarguable that vinyl sales are rising. They're at a 25-year high at the moment, so we're having a bigger slice of a bigger pie.
And while streaming remains dominant, with a 12.8% increase in 2023 alone, vinyl and digital aren't competing. They're complementing each other. A BPI spokesperson explained that streaming acts like a discovery tool, but vinyl satisfies the deeper connection fans have with their favourite artists.
Producing vinyl isn't easy. It costs around £2,000 to make just 250 records, and many newer artists also face challenges with distribution. But despite these hurdles, vinyl remains a vital revenue stream.
I grew up before CDJs. It's always been the format for me to buy my music on and to play it on. And I think more and more, people are wanting to have something tangible and real and not just an MP3 on your hard drive that it's pretty much throwaway.
Every song in the world is available on your phone, and you can have every song in your pocket immediately. And then there is a different experience of playing a record from front to back, 1 to 12. Even my kid who's 4 years old knows the difference between listening to Lion King on the record and listening to Lion King on a smart speaker.
Also, it's the artwork, it's everything about it. The notes in the sleeve liner sometimes, and how it sounds, how it feels, and it's better to DJ with as well.
Music as an art form is supposed to be listened to as an art form, and albums, which are supposed to be played from front to back, it sounds better that way because the experience is that. But I think it is really the immediate reaction of how disposable everything is, and sometimes art shouldn't be disposable.
I think the resurgence is definitely attributed to the mainstream, so like big labels, people like Adele pressing up loads of records and half of them getting wasted, like they're selling them for nothing, which is a shame. And it means people like us and smaller labels can't press records.
Like these are stadium artists, not just small independents.
But for us, especially in the last 2 years, the price of vinyl has skyrocketed, and it's really hard to sell 12-inch singles for almost 20 quid now. Whereas when we started, they were like tenner.
I don't know where the major labels will take it. I don't know how much they will get greedy and maybe some vinyl bubble will burst. But I think that young people and people in general are always going to want to appreciate music.
Major labels can sell their vinyls directly to consumers at lower prices, putting independent stores at a disadvantage. These smaller shops may find it difficult to compete or even price match, often struggling to keep up with the larger companies. It's a tough challenge to survive in a market dominated by big labels.
I think vinyl's not going to go away. It's just going to be more difficult, more expensive. And I think, again, all the major labels will drop it when CDs become popular again, and then vinyl will be big in the underground again.
I think the kind of culture of independent music is one of people trying to contribute more to a thing that they love, and that is in picking up physical music, but also going to the gigs, picking up merch, because that all matters.
Vinyl's future appears bright in the UK, as seen by its yearly sales growth. With almost 4.8 million records sold in 2020, vinyl sales in the UK are at their highest level since 1990. In actuality, vinyl currently makes up over 25% of all physical music sales. Experts estimate that the UK vinyl market might generate 100 million in sales by 2025, primarily from younger consumers.